5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome to the 6th episode of the TheDDVapeshow. I'm your host, The Dabber, and with me again, my good buddy Jesse.
Every time. Hey, how's it going?
Jesse is my permanent sidekick, if you haven't noticed. We got one sponsor today, that's Rocky Mountain E-Cigs. Rocky Mountain E-Cigs been in the Denver area since 2013. And since 2013, Jesse, we have been making quality signature e-liquid in a lab, like it should be.
In a lab. The way to do it.
This makes for perfect steeping. We don't call it house here because we don't make it in-house. So it's ready to vape upon purchase. We even have happy hour on Tuesday and Wednesdays from 5 to 7 p.m. We have $7.50 30 mils at that time. 60 milliliter bottles for $15, as well as huge 120 mil bottles, 120 milliliter bottles, people, for $30.
Come in on that happy hour and get your juice nice and cheap.
And if you visit any of our locations that were just on the screen, you will receive a 15% off if you mention the Dabber Danny Vape Show, as well as 10% off if you make a phone order anywhere in the country. So if you're anywhere in the country, you want to call one of our shops and order some juice or a mod or whatever, we'll send that to you free shipping, 2 to 4 days free shipping, and you will also get 10% off.
Mentioning the show.
Very cool. Let's get into our first segment, as always.
What are you vaping on?
What are you vaping on, Jess?
See, all right, here we go. I got the G-Box.
Ooh,
G-Box. It's excellent. It's a squonker. Squonk it up. No need to, that drip hassle. Drip hassle-free.
We had the G-Box on when Vincent was on.
Yeah, actually, Vincent's got a red one. He really likes it. And then I have the Maze RDA on top of this guy. And so this thing kicks butt.
Maze is an interesting RDA. Wow.
She's chucking. Always, of course, got the boulder. Oh, and sorry I didn't mention in the G-Box, I'm still rocking that Squez Ed. That squeezed mango. It's really good juice. It's very summer, and it is summer. So.
Hanging in there with that stuff, huh?
Yes. And then I have our Twitter poll today, which Danny will do in my Veneno. It is the Neapolitan ice cream by,
the Neapolitan ice cream will, it's by Cream Team. It's by the same people that make Jam Monster. So if you've seen this juice, you might have seen it. If you watched, if you're on my Facebook and you're in the Choo Choo Vapors, you've seen this. I went live with this last week, so it's really good. It's really good ice cream. I don't like a lot of ice cream flavors. I remember Cosmic Fog back in the day had an ice cream flavor, and I just couldn't get into it. But this is some good stuff. So if you've seen it, you like it, go to our Twitter. Yes or no, should Rocky Mountain E-Cigs carry this juice?
And a bunch of other juices from the Cream Team.
Yeah.
Actually, I really like this juice. It tastes just like it. And I actually have another one. It's a buttercream ice cream. 10 out of 10. Really like these juices. That's delicious.
Very good. Very good.
What are you vaping on over there, Danny man?
What I'm vaping on. So I'm hanging in there with the Recoil Rebel on top of the Aegis. Got a new juice we're carrying. It's the Fountain Cherry Ice. This is a really good juice, people. It's an authentic, potent cherry flavor without the nasty cough syrup taste. That's true. So, this is kind of like, it's a rainier cherry, slushy white cherry. That's what they're calling it. So, very good stuff. You can get it here for $24.95 plus tax. So that's what I'm vaping on first. Second of all, went back to the Majesty. This is kind of a staple mod here. This thing, what I like about it has this clear coat on it. There's no way you can scratch the paint or anything. So it just always looks good, On top, I'm rocking the drop. Inside of it, I've got hanging in there with the Vape the Rainbow Sour. Loving this juice. This is my second bottle in a week, so yeah. Very good stuff. And last but not least, and I know everybody's anticipating this, we're going to have a comparison with another pod system I promised, which was the Breeze 2. So OPS 1, Juice, Siren by Elysian Labs. Always. It's an all day, every day.
Love that juice.
Very good stuff. Very good stuff. I do 24 milligram, by the way. 48's just too much for me, Jesse.
Yeah, no, 48 is a lot. Those freaking Jewel kids with their 50.
And that is what I'm vaping on. So our next segment, advocacy. So, like always, go to righttobesmokefree.org and join the fight. You can also look into your own local government's rules and regulations at CASAA.org. That's CASAA.org, as well as www.regulations.org. And those are three great outlets to get involved with advocacy. So, go fight for your right to vape.
Just a reminder, we said it last week, the Dabber Danny here, Mr. DD, is going to North Carolina for a vape convention. So he will be out there, probably catch some footage, hopefully, and, meet some vape people in the scene, maybe learn more about some advocacy and what we can do to help fight, as well as just view all kinds of new hardware, new stuff coming out, and all the good jazz. So
we'll have more information on that vape show. I know it's in Charlotte, North Carolina, I believe. So I don't know a lot about it. I don't know as much as I should right now. But we were going to go to ECC in Ontario, California. That was going to be the big announcement. But we decided the North Carolina convention is the same weekend. It's just going to be a better convention. Just more quality convention.
Absolutely.
For us to be at. And we're rebranding a lot of our signature juices and putting them in 60 ml chubbies like this. So we're going to be really promoting that out there to shops and trying to get some people involved with the heady drips and Bad Omen and really good juice too. It's just really good juice. I mean, I sell a ton of our signature juice out of the shop. So
no, you have some excellent flavors. The my favorite is the Mistigan. It's in the Bad Omen line. It's like an almond joy. Oh man.
Yeah, I vaped Mistigan for almost a year.
Jeez.
Like straight. Seriously, I vaped that, and then one day I was just like, okay, I'm tired of this. It's not because it sucks. It's just I'm just vaping this all day, every day for a long time.
Right. No, they got some really good stuff, man. And that happy hour, can get some of that freaking signature juice. Delicious.
Third segment. Shop device of the week. So we got a device for you today. It is the Nunchaku Starter Kit. The Nunchaku Starter Kit is a 5 to 80 watt stick. You can get your resistance down to 0.1 or 3 ohm. So that's the range, is 0.1 to 3 ohms. Has bypass mode, output based on resistance and battery state, on and off capability. It's the temperature control supports Ni200, nickel, titanium, stainless steel, your TCRs, and it's got a really cool like OLED display on this thing. Check that out. Yeah, very beautiful stick. So what we're gonna do today is set this thing up with the Nunchaku tank. And we're going to talk about it. So what I got here today is a Nunchaku tank that I'd had for a while. And so I thought it'd be cool, Jesse, to set up the blue Nunchaku tank on top of the silver stick. So what I'm going to do is show you the coils first. In Rocky Mountain e-cigs, you can choose from 2 different types of coils. They are the 0.25 and the 0.4 ohm. I think with the stick, the 0.4 ohms are going to be a little better. So they're going to run best between 45 and 55 watts, where the 0.25s are 40 to 50. So not much difference, but I just feel like the 0.4s are going to run a little bit lower wattage. Like you might even be able to do 35 watts. But the Nunchaku stick being a 80 watt device, again, you want to run about 40 watts max to get your best battery life. So I think what I'm going to do today is set this thing up with the 0.4 ohm coils. Alright, so opening up these coils, what you get is a 4-pack, I believe. Yep, 4 pieces. So this is how the coils come, much like all coils, smock coils and stuff, they come in like these packs like this. So I get a 4-pack. So go ahead and open one up. We've talked about the nunchaku tank, so I'm not going to talk much about that. You can go to, I believe, episode, was it 1? Maybe we talked about the nunchaku.
I don't know. It was a while ago.
This is episode 6, man. I can't remember what we've been doing. But I will say that, this is different than a lot of the other tanks. When these coils go in, they're held by O-rings, not by threads. So what I do is take my airflow piece, and I'm going to put the coil in there first, just like that. And I'm not going to prime these down, Jesse. The nunchaku coils, they're just so thin of cotton that I don't feel like you need to prime them down. So really simple, just putting that on and then getting this screwed on. It does have threads around the base, so that's what holds everything together. So get something like that. Go ahead and mount it on top of the nunchaku stick. I think that looks pretty cool. Huh?
Oh, there you go. Sapphire on the silver.
So what we're going to do is load this thing up with some cherry fountain. It's going to be good, Jess. It's going to be one of the best, I think, one of the best vapes we've had on show yet.
I'm going to have to try that because I have not tried that juice, and I have not tried that kit. I have to get down on the nunchaku business.
Just fill it right in that kidney-shaped hole there. Top just screws right on. Device is on. I'm going to set this right at about 35 watts to start. Let's do 33. Give it a couple dry pulls here. Booyah. Hitting like a champ. That quick, guys. It's amazing. I will say, Jesse, that the first time I had my first experience with a nunchaku tank, I didn't really like it too much. I mean, it just seemed like it was, I don't know, maybe I'm just so used to smock. It's like you get used to one company and how you set something up, you know? Like I primed it down and everything, and it just like always spit back. But every time I put a coil in here, seems like without priming it, it works really well. I almost believe that the nunchaku is a tank that you don't want to hit too hard. Like you can take a smock tank and just rip it, or just rip the shit out of it. This thing, it's almost like a flow thing where you just kind of like, if you go on and like, try to pull a basketball through a rubber hose with this thing, it's going to be a little bit, you might get a little juice.
Milky.
Now let's talk about what sets this stick apart from other sticks like the Risa stick. This stick actually has an external battery. So it's almost like a mech mod. Like a tube mech mod. You can change the battery. So what you do is just unscrew this guy. And there's your battery. So that's kind of nice, don't you think? I think that's a major pro, Jesse.
Yeah, that way you can always travel with an extra or something like that. I always like batteries. I love external batteries because you can have just a buttload of batteries.
I love sticks. I just always end up without a charged one, Yeah. And it has to sit on the charger, and those 3,000 milliamp hour batteries take a long time to charge. They're probably the longest charge on the market. I mean, it takes every bit of 3 hours to charge one of those things up from dead. So that's a huge plus in my opinion, external battery. And they gave you a screen. I mean, they could have easily put this thing together without a screen, external battery. I mean, they thought of it all. I'm really happy with the UWELL Nunchaku stick. I think it's a great stick. You can get it here at Rocky Mountain e-cigs for $84.95, and that comes with the tank, the stick, extra glass, one of those dust covers.
Oh, yeah.
it comes with an extra coil and extra seals and O-rings. So the normal stuff that a starter kit comes with. Pretty beautiful, pretty beautiful. Check this out.
Oh, okay. I like it how it's not. It's kind of contoured a little bit to your hand. It's a little bit rounded.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. It's got the lip right before your tank. That's super cool. The gnarled bottom for your battery, and as a stick adjustable wattage. You don't find that much on sticks. And as well as the external battery, it's got the micro USB in the back, so you can charge it through the mod.
Options, bro.
Options, man. This is a piece for sure. I love the way the tank looks.
Yeah.
Is the glass just like that?
Yeah.
Even the extra piece? It's got these little.
Well, that's a part of the tank. So if you were to take the glass off, those metal things are built around.
Oh, so there's like a grill in there.
Yeah, it's a grill, basically.
I like it. That's cool. And the sapphire blue is beautiful. That is delicious. I like it.
Right now, you can get the Nunchaku stick starter kit here at Rocky Mountain E-Cigs in prism, a rainbow color. You can get it in sapphire blue, stainless, and black. The blue is, all blue is amazing, I think. It's just a good looking device. What do you think of that, Jeff?
Oh, dude, I love it. I'm just sitting back, enjoying it.
So it's got that screen on it. It's almost an inch, 0.96 inch OLED display. Ergonomic mechanical pin shape. Comfortable to hold, isn't it, Jesse?
Very, very much.
3-button control. You got your up and down wattage button over there, and power button.
I might just have to hang on to this.
Yeah.
For the rest of the episode.
It's a great device.
I really like this.
So I think we've talked about everything that comes with it. The dimensions of the device is going to be 94.5 millimeters tall by 27 millimeters in diameter. The Nunchaku sub-ohm tank is just a little bit smaller than that. It's a 25.2 millimeter diameter tank, so it's going to have that little bit of a lip. It's not going to have hangover, which I just can't stand. I see people walk around, they got like a tube mod, Jesse, with like a 40 millimeter Mason tank on top of it. Like, what is that? It looks like a hammer.
So does this little lip that slants back in towards the tank, is that like removable?
No, it's all fixed.
Okay. Well, it's nice though because it slants in and it like lines up like flush with the Nunchaku tank.
It's a nice change from the normal just straight, where the tank and the, like the V8 stick or something where it's just all straight. I like that it's got some depth to it and curvatures.
Some curvature.
Yeah, this is a great device. Come check it out. Thank you to all of our listeners, watchers, and subscribers. Big thanks to our sponsor, Rocky Mountain E-Cigs. Please leave us a like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for notifications if you're watching this on YouTube. Find this podcast on YouTube, Vimeo, links on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and as well as audio on SoundCloud. Go check out our Patreon at www.patreon.com/TheDDVapeshow. All episodes uploaded to our social media will be linked to our Patreon. And Jesse and I are going to end up eventually dropping some extra footage and some funny takes, so we'll be able to check that out. The Patreon also will allow us to start doing giveaways. We'll free up some time and products for that as well. So
don't forget the Twitter poll. You got that cream team, Neapolitan ice cream.
Cloud Comp, we out, Jess.
Cloud Comp. I'm gonna use the Nunchaku, dude.
1, 2, 3. I win.
You usually do.
Let us know who won that Cloud Comp.
He's rocking an RDA. It's not fair.
Thanks so much.
Have a good one.
Peace out.